This show is sponsored by printbymagic.com. We print directly to your bicycle playing card.
Hi and welcome to the Magic World Review Show week. I have no idea. I am James Anthony and this is...
Aaron Calvert.
Yes, we're here. I think it's about 57 or 58.
It's in the late 50s.
That's pretty good going though, isn't
it? I'm back.
He's back, I know.
Back.
Whoa.
Guest appearance number 2.
Skiing.
Skiing, working, all of that stuff, yeah. All the fun stuff. The fun stuff.
Fantastic. Well, my phone's turned off today. We're just going to be doing 3 cool things. 3-phase review show. How's that?
Yeah, it sounds good.
So we're going to be going over a review for the Magicianary position by ARRON Jones, World Magic Shop. Then we're going to be giving a sneak surprise of a new product that's coming out very shortly. Then
surprise, don't show them.
Well, it's kind of, you still couldn't read it in that time. And of course, Flictionary!
You saw it last time I was on, but it's officially out.
It's officially released.
Sale.
I've had loads of people asking me where can they get this from, so now it is available on our site from this morning. So only in very, very limited quantities, might I add.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that to sell it, it really is.
It really is.
So let's get into that later. So let's start the review show with the Magicianary position by ARRON Jones. Let's cut to the trailer of this now.
So Nancy, you just signed your name on the Facebook card, and you signed your name on the back of the card, which you're keeping safe. Turn it over. I'm going to take that pound out of that envelope, okay, whilst you're holding on to it. And you're not going to see me do it. Sometimes, when the circumstances are changed, things can come back together. That's what I aim for. I try and make it entertaining, I try and make it engaging before I even get to the point. Is it a special answer?
Okay, we're back, and yeah, that is the Magicianary position.
It is, indeed.
I think you've not really seen this, have you? I just told you about it this morning.
So I thought what would be quite nice was for you to talk to me as someone who hasn't seen it and sort of sell me the trick, as if
putting me on the spot right away.
Exactly. Dive right in.
I've watched this morning. It's the day before the review show, by the way. And
should we start that again? Because I fumbled all my words and things.
No, let's keep.
Sorry, I fumbled my words, and then you said you watched it this morning. Don't tell people you watched it this morning. Right, are you ready?
And we are back, and I just want to... It's going to be a pain to find that one bit now, isn't it?
There we go.
And we are back. And that was the Magicianary position by ARRON Jones, a funny little name, of course. And I did wonder when I first watched this, what on earth has it got to do with the lecture or the actual DVD? But it did come into play later on. So you've not seen this?
I've not seen this, no. So I thought it'd be quite nice for you to sort of... Yeah, just talk me through it as if...
I'll talk you through
seen it, so.
The main parts of it. It's got quite a few nice things. Are they revolutionary? I wouldn't say revolutionary, but I'd say they're workers. And that's what David Penn says on it. He's a worker. I think he appears on the show quite a lot, and he's one of the best workers, if you know what I mean. All the tricks that he does on here, I'd say, are very workable, exactly as they say.
Okay, so you said this was a lecture, because to me, the packaging looks like it's one trick.
That's the thing. It looks like it's a trick, and really, it's a lecture. That's what you're getting. It's a lecture from the Lads Convention, and I wish it would kind of say that on the front, because to me, I just thought it was a trick until I opened it and popped it in the thing.
And you sat down for 2 hours to watch it.
Yeah, sat down for 2 hours to watch it. I watched it on 1.5 speed, so it didn't last as long.
Ah, well.
Yeah, that's the tricks of the trade. Power DVD. However, it is a good long DVD. It lasts about an hour and a half to an hour and 50, I think, an hour and 40 or something. Mostly you're learning 5 or 6 tricks.
Which one stood out to you? Which one?
A few of them stood out. Right, he does an anniversary waltz, but with a regular card.
Yeah.
So that's quite a nice impromptu way of doing any anniversary waltz. Okay. Inspired by Doc Eason, of course, but he says that well, generally, I've not seen it done exactly as he's done it.
So it's original in a way.
It's original in a way, and it's a very nice one. And the most important thing, it's a worker. I could actually see myself doing that trick in a walk-around situation. And the beautiful part of it is that you can actually show the back and the front of the card as they have their hand here, and you're just putting it onto their hand.
Okay.
And then you do the same with the ear. You show the back and the front as they have signed the opposite side, and now that's on the other spectator's hand. And now,
so it's the classic plot with a new sort of method.
Yeah, a new method. So I quite like that. Very much like that, actually. I'm definitely going to be doing that.
Okay.
Then he's got a way of stealing a pound coin out of an envelope, magically.
Okay.
So he goes into more of that as a method.
Yeah.
Than actual effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is nice. It's nice. Whether it's, I'm not sure if I've never seen it before, but
it's not something that...
you know, it's easy to do. It's properless, and it's something that they can actually feel and even see the coin in the envelope, and you've got it. I mean, it's magic. So cool.
Oh well, then, if it's
that's
magic,
right.
then worth the price of the
Then he's
DVD.
got one that's probably more about your cup of tea. Oxo. Not only do you predict the outcome of a game of noughts and crosses, this leads to an incredible serial number revelation. So that pretty much says what it is.
Yeah, it says what it is on the tin.
But
yeah,
it is
as
a nice.
does.
It works. It does the job.
Yep.
And it does predict the serial number at the end. So
okay, that's cool.
A little bit different.
And
Have you seen anything like that before?
There's a lot of sort of prediction effects with noughts and crosses. The thing I like about those sorts of games are they're easy and they're simple to follow.
Yep.
I don't think I'd ever do it if I was performing at an event. It just wouldn't fit my style. It wouldn't fit that environment. But as an impromptu piece, I don't know the sort of method behind it, so I don't know how impromptu it could be. But I like that because it's easy for the person to follow what you're doing.
Yeah, out of the ones he did, that was probably the one I wouldn't do in a walk-around situation, just because of the way, you know, it needs that more of an intimate sort of environment.
Yeah.
But it still works very well. It's a worker without question. Then finally, well, he does a card to pocket, so he's getting someone to come up on stage. They think of a card, and the card appears in the top pocket.
That's
which
nice.
is quite nice.
Yeah. Nice, simple, direct.
Nice, simple, direct.
I think that's the thing when you see workers' effects. They are simple. They are direct. They're not convoluted. They're not 10 minutes of patter and slight moves until you get to an ending. They just hit you, and they do their job because you're working. You've got to get through a lot of people.
And do you remember the guy who was on our review show a couple of weeks back doing the experiment, Patrick Ash? Yes. Yeah, he was actually on the stage as well throughout this. It was quite good. So well done, Patrick.
Nice throwback to the Magic World review show. Yeah.
But he took the mickey out of him quite a bit. So I was like, because his character, he is very much take the mickey kind of guy, Aaron Jones. So there's definitely a few gags that you'll be able to steal off this as well.
Yeah, I don't like it. He spells his name with 2 R's. It's
I know, man. I know.
Rubbish way of spelling
Aaron. Yeah. So all in all, that's great. Now the final one is the one that's first on the DVD, but it's the one the last that you'll see on the DVD, which is the Tworn. T-W-O-R-N.
Okay.
Boom. And, it says here, you tear the corner from a signed business card, you then restore the card in its twisted state before allowing your spectators to keep the impossible souvenir forever. And it says here, the very best business card giveaway ever.
No, that's a big claim. But in all fairness, when I did ask you about it, that was the one that sprung to mind for you.
To be honest, as he says, business card magic is very strong, and there's nothing. I give out cards all the time. I literally shower the tables with them. And yes, there are a few left around at the end, like he says. But no, most of the time I only ask if people ask for it. But if you do give a card where you're taking off a corner, what he does, he takes off the corner off business cards and he literally turns it around and he melts it back on. You see it melting back on there, and then he hands it out to the spectator. Now, as he said,
that corner's reversed.
That corner's reversed. The whole card is now made like that, and. Beautiful handling, works well, it's simple, easy, and you'll be doing it in no time at all. But as he said, the people will keep that card forever. Not forever, but they'll take it home. They're not going to just
You're
throw
giving
it away.
someone a giveaway of a memory that they saw that was something incredible. So every time they look at that, they're going to get that same feeling. So when they look at it and think, oh, I need to hire a magician, you're the person that will pop into their mind.
That's the one. So that is pretty much the Magicianary position in full. The reason they get that name is you just have to watch the DVD, and 3/4 of the way or halfway through it, you'll see why it gets the Magicianary position. I think David Penn explains that as well.
All right,
Can't really go into too much more information.
So what about a score out of 10?
Score out of 10, that's what we're going to get to. So rating out of 10, I would give this. I'm going to give this an 8.
I'm impressed. I can't score it because I haven't seen it. But
I'm going to give it an 8 because there are workers in there. If you're wanting to start getting into being a worker or you're already a seasoned worker, then I would say you're definitely going to get something off this DVD. I know I did, and I've been a worker for a long time, so yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
And most of the tricks are they are all easy to perform. So there's no major sleight of hand. It's just very basics, doubles and stuff like this. And that's okay to say in the way of it. So yeah.
So where's it available?
Well, this one is £20. It's available in the Show More section down below, and it's available on our website right this very moment. So get yours ordered today.
Yeah, great.
Boom. Now we're at the point where we will show you, or give you a little sneak preview of a future product that's going to arrive at Blackpool very shortly.
Well, it's a really exciting announcement for yourself. Obviously, you've got quite a few in-house products coming out, made by Magic World, released by Magic World. Really exciting. So what have you got?
Yeah, well, this is the first time that we've come together with Mark ELSDON, who has helped us produce quite a few effects recently. I gave you a little sneak preview last week of Covert Adaption. Not much, but Covert Adaption is going to be available shortly. That is going to be a big product in terms of, it was a sellout at the sessions. It was fantastic.
It was a huge sellout. In fact, a lot of people carrying it around, raving about it. I mean, Mark Spellman, Luch, they've got great sort of testimonials to it. They love it. And you know, it's sold incredibly well. It's going to be back for Blackpool. Can you pre-order it before Blackpool?
You can pre-order it. Covert Adaption. If you don't know what it is yet, there's no trailer on our website until next week, but the product is available for pre-order and it's in the Show More section. Just click on Covert Adaption, you'll see the images, you'll see a little bit about what it is, and there's more to come in next week.
Great. Well, look forward to that next week. But this week, we've got another brainchild.
Another Mark ELSDON effect. This is called Guaranteed Jackpot, and it comes with lots of really cool surprises inside here. So we will show you the full routine. Actually, let's just do that. Let's cut to a trailer of this product now. Mark ELSDON's latest release has taken the lottery prediction evolution to a whole new level. Imagine you introduce a random number deck, a genuine number deck, and a lottery ticket. The cards are shuffled and mixed by the spectator, and 6 cards are randomly selected. Those numbers match the lottery ticket exactly.
I want you to shuffle them up. So I also have this, which is the thing I keep my lottery numbers in. What matters is that these are my numbers and I play them every single week, okay? We're going to come back to these in just a moment. Because like shuffling them is a bit like the balls bouncing around in the cage and all that, but obviously they then start going down the funnel. So to funnel the cards, I'm going to deal the cards onto the table like this, and any time you want one, you're just going to say stop. I'm not even going to count them. I'm not looking, I'm not bothered how many it is. It's your decision anyway, so. Yeah? Obviously we need to generate 6 numbers, so we need 6 piles. So your call, should I deal from this end or this end? Okay, so. And that's all good. So I'm just going to take these cards off. That top one, that top one, that top one, that top one, and these 2 top ones. Boom. And these are done with. Maybe they'll be in next week's draw, who knows? Not for tonight. So here's my numbers. 12, 19, 24, 32, 42, and 43. Now, you shuffle these cards several times, horrendously, and then you decide how many cards were in play. That was cool. And then you decide, I think you would dealt from this end. And then so we've ended up with a completely random configuration, just like the lottery. So let's have a look at the first number. The first number is 12, which is my first number. Oh, you're freaking me out, you're freaking me out.
Well done.
Oh, now if this last one comes in, the drink's on him. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good night. What we're looking for 19. No, we got 19, we're looking for 24. Boom. Oh. There it is.
Well done.
This could be your lucky week. Keep that ticket. Don't let anyone have it. If you win though, you've got to ring me up. I want half the money.
I don't know how he did it. It was amazing.
I can't believe I guessed the number that he had in his hand. Like, it was so weird.
It was rather cool. I've not seen anything like that before.
And that is Guaranteed Jackpot. Now, the one thing that you didn't see in the trailer very clearly is that this is the envelope, that one of the things you'll be getting with it, a utility device. But the beautiful thing about this is that it can be handled like this. It can be handed and thrown on the table, thrown around, thrown into your pocket. There's nothing to worry about with this. So that's the difference between this and maybe other effects out there.
It's complete free handling. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
And there's a really nice method behind it.
Yeah.
Which when you play with it, it's just beautiful to feel in your hands.
Exactly. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it comes with many different things, but I think as far as lottery predictions come along, I've seen many of them out there.
Yeah.
I think the last one was against all odds and all these, which there's many great effects out there.
Well, I think what's nice about it is, it's shuffled by them.
Yeah.
They can stop shuffling
They're
whenever they
shuffling the
want.
numbers. Yeah.
You deal down. They tell you when to stop. Everything's in their hands as far as they're concerned.
Exactly.
And then you reveal these numbers, and obviously you have the option to reveal it in a few different ways.
Yeah.
I think Mark chooses to
do the slow one at a time.
Yeah, and show the ticket as he goes through with the numbers. The opposite way would be to show the ticket in advance and turn over the numbers and reveal it in that sort of way.
Yeah. Or turn over all the numbers in the piles and boom. So you've got two ways of doing it. When I dealer dem it, I just do it all at once. I turn over all the numbers and then I would slowly reveal my thumb along the lottery ticket.
I think it's a nice sort of building revelation as people suddenly realise, one number's right, second number's right, and until you get the 6 numbers right, it really is.
But as soon as when you give them the lottery ticket at the end, I mean, I think that's a real memorable moment.
Yeah.
They will keep that. They'll think, oh wow.
Yeah. If they win,
they'll share it with you, half of it.
So. But the other thing
make
is,
you sign a contract.
With this, you do get a number deck.
That's the beautiful thing of it.
Yeah.
With this comes a number deck. We were originally inspired by the Piatnik number decks, and then we found them very hard to get hold of for some reason. I can't seem to find them. So we remade these in poker in the finest quality you can get after USPCC. So it is a beautiful quality deck of cards.
They handle like a normal deck of cards if you wanted to do sort of card effects with number decks. But, number decks come in useful for all sorts of things.
Now this also comes with a few trick number cards, so it had double faces, double backers, that's all I'm going to say, and a couple of other things. Now there is something secret about this number deck, which I will only say on this review show, and I will not be putting in the ad copy of this product. So only for you guys at home who've seen this will you know that this is the case. We are also re-releasing this number deck as a separate project coming shortly, because this is a marked number deck. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. The way you can think about it, if you can see a back, even for a millisecond, your mind can kind of like remember.
It's so easy. Like it's instant recognition of what number it is.
Exactly. So that comes free with this. Now there is a separate booklet with 8 routines that we are turning into a DVD and a product called, what's it called again? It's called
Cypher.
Cypher Deck.
Good that I know your product name.
I know, it's crazy, I couldn't think that. The Cypher Deck is a separate product that we're going to show you on the show in a couple of weeks' time, and it'll be ready for Blackpool as well. We're actually going to film it next week as well.
Yeah, very exciting. But that's guaranteed jackpot. That doesn't use that system.
It doesn't.
It's very easy to do.
Yep.
Nice method.
Here's a simple thing. Anyone who gets this is £30. It's in the Show More section right now. It's on pre-order, so it's not shipping until I think it's either the 1st or the 7th of next month. So you'll see the pre-order date on there. Anyone who then gets this and then would like the Mark Elson 8 number deck mentalism routines, the Cypher deck, we will be offering that as a discounted upgrade. So you're not losing out by getting this and that. So there we go.
Of course, it will be at Blackpool, so you'll be able to come and see us.
That's the most beautiful part. This, and along with like 6 new products that we've got this year, will be at Blackpool.
Absolutely fantastic.
It's not bad, is it?
It's not.
There we go. Guaranteed jackpot. Get your pre-orders in down below.
A Magic World and Mark Elson special.
I know, exactly. It's crazy, isn't it? Wow. Right, let's move on.
Yeah, move on.
Now, this is a very exciting part of the show because not that this hasn't been exciting.
Well, it's all been exciting, but this is
exciting.
extremely exciting.
There's another new product I forgot to say. Daniel Meadows, Instinct. Boom. There we go. That's also going to be on next week's review show.
It was subliminal in the background.
Subliminal in the background, yes. Now I can't get it to stand up again. Stay. Right. Okay, so this is the part that we did. We featured this, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago?
We did, just in its pre-release
as a teaser. A pre-release. And it's called Flictionary.
It is Flictionary by Steve HARESIGN.
Tell us about this product, because it is very, very unique.
It is. So it's a book test, but I know what you're thinking for a moment. You're like, oh, book test, I'm switching off. Don't switch off, wait for it. This is actually, it looks like a dictionary.
Yep.
That is a huge compliment. I think one of the people who quotes it, I think it's Raven Gairlock, says, this is a dictionary. And because at the end of the day, it looks
and feels like
a dictionary. Whereas
the
a lot
layout
of books
looks like a dictionary as well.
Looks like a dictionary.
Well, it is a dictionary.
Everything looks the way
yeah.
it should do. So when you hand it out to people, it's not suspicious, and it makes sense. If you're going to have someone to pick a word, a dictionary is a great place to have it from.
Exactly.
So what's nice about it is that there's so many principles built into this. You don't have to perform it the same way every time you perform. There's around about 1,800 force words, I believe, which is massive compared to any other sort of book test that I know. But what's nice is they are completely varied on all the different pages.
Every page, everything's been it's been worked.
It's been worked. It's handmade. It's
by who?
By Steve HARESIGN and Steve at HARESIGN Press. So you know the quality of the book you're going to get. It's beautifully made. It's designed to last.
Edges as well. Stitch edges.
Yeah,
and
designed to last. Designed to be a very good, strong product. It's been worked by a number of big names. And
didn't he send the first one out to a few people or yourself without saying what the method was, so that you could try and work it out?
Yeah. So what he did was he sent it one, and we all looked through, going, "There's a dictionary. Why have you sent us a dictionary, Steve?" But as we soon worked out, there's a lot built into it, which actually, when he explained it, we all suddenly went, "Well, that's genius." And I'm hoping Steve's watching this and blushing round about now. But I thought I'd do a little demonstration.
Let's
with
do a
yourself.
Demonstration. Yep.
I know Steve does have the trailer. We'll post it in the link at the bottom, and they're also available online.
Well, depending on the length of the trailer, if there's room right now, we will click to the trailer, and if not, we'll just continue with the show.
Yeah. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration. This is the same one Steve does, but there's a lot of different routines you can do. Okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flick down. What I want you to do at any moment you want, just poke your finger in,
poke my finger
and stop on any page.
Done.
Great. All right.
Yep.
What interests me is that you actually stopped on the left page and not the right page.
Yep.
You stopped on around about the 8th word down, and in the left column.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do it again, but I'm gonna look away this time.
Right.
And what I want you to do is have a look for. You're gonna look at the left page.
Right.
Left column, 8th word down. All right.
Okay.
Say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Great. So that's the left page. Have a look at the left column, the 8th word down.
Yep. Got it.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. So. Right now you have a word in mind.
I do indeed,
I'm going to try and pick up this word from you. So just in your head, just start saying this over and over again.
Yeah.
Over and over again. In classic mentalism fluff. There we go.
Got it,
Landmark.
Holy moly.
Was it landmark?
It was indeed, yeah.
Fantastic. So I've just revealed the word, but
do
you remember what page it was on?
Not a clue.
Okay. Landmark. Okay, so I looked up a word, it was landslide. I believe that was below landmark. You probably didn't notice, but that was page 150. Would you open it up, turn to page 150?
150, 47, 48, there we go,
150, and would you check left column?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, landmark on page 150, which was the word you saw, and landslide was the one that I looked up, just there.
Fantastic.
Absolutely perfect. And that's as simple as that. Powerful effect. Yeah. You can do this with multiple spectators. I've been using 4 people to do various things. So as you can see, it's not just the top word at the top of the page, as you might think with a book test.
Yeah. And there's multiple effects you can do with this.
Absolutely.
So multiple methods. So
it's time to review time. I mean, I'm raving about it, but that's because
of course you are. So is Raven Gairlock. He's raving about this product.
Who else is there?
Amazing it is.
Atlas, Looch, Sam Fitton, Magic World Review Show enthusiast.
He likes it.
Sam Fitton loves it.
Daniel Meadows, I'm sure he said he likes this.
Daniel Meadows. Michael Webber, I think he showed it to Webber at the session. Mark Paul as well.
Mark Paul.
A lot of the big names absolutely love this.
Yeah.
And have got them already.
Yeah. And they take so long to make, and they only get made in small batches, don't they?
Yeah,
That's
small batches. They're handmade.
Yeah.
A lot of hours of work goes into this. It's high quality.
Yeah.
And
when you get it, you'll realise why it's so
without
much work
going into the
into
method.
it. Yeah.
You know, this is all printed. You could. I've actually looked up words in this. I'm not ashamed to say I thought, oh, how do you spell that? And I've actually reached and looked up to it, forgetting that it's not all that it should be. But actually, the definitions work, so it did work for me.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah. So should we do a rating?
I think no, we've got to give it a review, a good rating.
I'll let you go first because.
Yeah, well, I'm going to give it a nice high rating, because it's something that's unusual, something we don't often see. It's been so well made, put together, so it really does get nothing less than a 9.
Yeah. You see,
I think between 8 and a 9, I would say.
I'd say between 9 and 10.
I can't give it 10. No one gets 10.
I would say 9.
Yeah.
And the only reason
And what about the routines and the teachings? That's one thing I've not seen, is the teachings on the
Yeah,
video. Is it more...
so I think it comes with a booklet with routines. Don't hold me to that.
Okay.
Steve does have some contributors that have put routines together.
Okay,
I think
right.
quite a few of them. Michael Murray, I think, is in
you
there
get that
as well.
with it. You do get the routines.
So you do get some routines with
thing.
it. For me, there's just a couple of things that would make it perfect. But it's a 9. I use it in my new show. I'm using it out and about. So yeah, definitely. I'm
fantastic. So yeah, I mean, somebody puts that much work into it, that much thought. Every trick, no trick's ever going to be absolutely 100% perfect. 10 out of 10. There's always going to be room for improvement. But I think a clear 9 for that.
Absolutely.
So that's a 9 for Flictionary, and there's a very small number of these available, and you can get these in the Show More section down below. So in the Show More section, or maybe on the side, we have these new information that there's little card things now. It's weird. Click on that, you can see the product and
head
check
to the
it
Magic
out.
World website and
head to the Magic World site, get it from us. Yeah, we've only got about, I think it's between 8 and 12 we're getting in.
Yeah,
that's it. Unless
these
he
will
kindly
fly.
provides more. So
these will fly off the shelves.
Yeah,
they are. And I know you're probably thinking, what's the price tag? Because you're probably imagining something really high for something that's handmade and is as flexible as this. £85.
£85. It's not
absolute bargain.
It's more than a bargain.
Yeah, absolutely. When you think of some of the classic book tests, they market for around £300.
Yeah,
£85 is
£85 on the website right now. Boom. That's all we need to say.
Yeah. Definitely. Boom. Is that it?
That's it. That's a review show. Done.
Review show 58, I think.
I think it is 58.
If it's not, I'll look.
We've hit 4,000 subscribers now, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Yeah,
so,
well done.
Boom. So, that is it. Until next week, where we will give you a few sneak peeks of a few of our other new tricks. From myself, James Anthony, and
Aaron Calvert. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's the one. I got away without saying ciao for now. Bye-bye.
Perfect. Easy.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Oh, not big enough. I need to be slightly bigger.
Get your yellow pages out. Stand on your yellow pages. Right, take 2. Now you're in the right shirt.
You need one of these for your boobs. I know.
Well, yeah, I
boobs.
thought you haven't even one made.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
No, everyone one made. I'm going to make them all myself though downstairs.
Yeah, great.